A phone with a 120Hz AMOLED display, a 50MP dual camera, a 5000 mAh battery, and a unique design for under $349. That's what the Nothing Phone 2a promises to deliver. But is it really as good as it sounds? Or is it just another cheap phone with a gimmicky name? In this video, I'm going to give you an honest and unbiased review of the Nothing Phone 2a and show you what's inside the box, how it performs, how it looks, and how it compares to other budget phones in the market. So subscribe to the Tech Critic and watch till the end because your mind is about to be blown away. Before we get into the review, let's take a look at what's inside the box of the Nothing Phone 2a. The box is a simple white cardboard box with the Nothing logo and the phone name on the front. Inside, you'll find the phone itself, wrapped in a protective plastic cover. The phone comes with a pre-applied screen protector, which is a nice touch. Underneath the phone, you'll find a USB-C cable, a SIM ejector tool, and some paperwork. The box doesn't include a headphone jack adapter, a case, or a screen cleaning cloth, which might be disappointing for some users. However, the box does include everything you need to get started with the phone. The first thing that catches your eye when you look at the Nothing Phone 2a is the display. It's a 6.7-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 into 2412 pixels and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. That means you get a sharp, vibrant, and smooth display that's great for watching videos, playing games, and browsing the web. The display also supports always-on display, which lets you see the time, date, and notifications without waking up the phone. The display is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which should prevent scratches and cracks. The only downside of the display is the notch at the top, which houses the 32MP selfie camera. It's not a huge deal, but it does take away some screen real estate and might bother some people who prefer a more immersive experience. Now, let's talk about the design of the Nothing Phone 2a. This is probably the most controversial and polarizing aspect of the phone. The phone has a plastic back and sides, but the power button and volume rockers are made out of aluminum. The phone comes in two colors, black and white. The phone has a notch display, a center camera module, and an IP54 rating. The most distinctive feature of the phone is the Glyph Interface, which is a set of 3 LED strips on the back that light up for different apps and notifications. You can customize the Glyph Interface in the settings. The Glyph Interface is a fun and unique way to personalize your phone, but it might not appeal to everyone. Some people might find it annoying or distracting, and some might prefer a more simple and elegant design. Moving on to the performance, the Nothing Phone 2a is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro chipset, which is a 4nm octa-core processor with 2 Cortex-A 715 cores, clocked at 2.8 GHz, and 6 Cortex-A 510 cores, clocked at 2.0 GHz. It also has a Mali G 610 MC4 GPU, which handles the graphics. The phone comes with either 8 or 12 GB of RAM and either 128 or 256 GB of internal storage. There is no micro SD card slot, so you can't expand the storage. The performance of the Nothing Phone 2a is surprisingly good for a budget phone. It can handle most tasks and apps without any lag or stutter. It can also run most games at high settings without any issues. The phone also runs on Android 14 with Nothing OS 2.5 on top, which is a clean and minimalistic skin that doesn't have any bloatware or ads. It also has some unique features like the Glyph Interface, which is a set of 3 LED strips on the back of the phone that light up in different colors and patterns depending on the app or the notification. It's a cool and fun way to customize your phone and make it stand out. The camera is another area where the Nothing Phone 2a shines. It has a dual camera setup on the back, consisting of a 50MP wide camera and a 50MP ultra-wide camera. The main camera has a large 1/1.56-inch sensor, an f1.9 aperture, optical image stabilization, and phase detection autofocus. The ultra-wide camera has a 114-degree field of view, a 1/2.76-inch sensor, an f2.2 aperture, and a 0.64 micron pixel size. The camera can take stunning photos in daylight, with good details, colors, dynamic range, and contrast. The ultra-wide camera can also capture more of the scene without any distortion or loss of quality. The camera can also record 4K videos at 30 FPS and 1080p videos at 120 FPS with good stabilization and audio. The camera struggles a bit in low light though, as the photos tend to be noisy, blurry, and dull. The night mode helps a bit, but it's not very consistent or effective. The selfie camera is a 32MP shooter that can take decent selfies in good lighting, but it also suffers in low light. The camera also lacks some features like portrait mode, zoom, and macro, which might disappoint some users who want more versatility and creativity. The battery life of the Nothing Phone 2a is another strong point. It has a 5000 mAh battery that can easily last a full day of moderate to heavy use. It also supports 45-watt fast charging, which can charge the phone from 0 to 100% in about an hour. The phone doesn't have wireless charging or reverse charging though, which might be a deal breaker for some people who prefer those conveniences. So, is the Nothing Phone 2a worth buying? Well, it depends on what you're looking for in a phone. If you want a phone with a great display, performance, camera, battery, and a unique design, then the Nothing Phone 2a is a great option for you. It offers a lot of value for money, and it's one of the best budget phones of 2024. However, if you want a phone with a more premium build, a more versatile camera, wireless charging, and a more conventional design, then you might want to look elsewhere. The Nothing Phone 2a is not a perfect phone, and it's not for everyone, but it's definitely a phone that stands out from the crowd, and it's worth considering if you're looking for something different and exciting. That's it for this review of the Nothing Phone 2a. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the Tech Critic for more honest and unbiased reviews of the latest tech products. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.